Alright, this video we're going to talk about the caged chords, and let's start out with C. This will be the first one there up on the top left side of the page, and this one is pretty much a good standard way to play this. I got my third finger right there on the root note C, middle finger on second fret of the fourth string E, first finger on second string first fret C, and I'm going to strum from the fifth string down. I don't want to hit the E string in that. Your lowest note of a C chord to be C. Once you find the root note, let's just alternate between the root and the rest of the chord. Kind of tricky sometimes to get them all to ring out. Just a matter of getting your fingers straight, coming straight out of the guitar, and not leaning back too much. That'll kind of make them muted. Alright, so now let's go on to the next chord here. We got A. And on the page, we've got it written like 2, 1, 3. Once again, you want your lowest note to be A, which is the fifth string. The other ways to play this, you could just reverse it, so it'd be like 1, 2, 3, all on the second fret. To me, that feels kind of cramped, so I usually prefer to do it this way. Or if you can bend your finger backwards, you can play all three strings with one finger, and then I'm bending it out of the way to get it out of the way of that skinny string. If you can do this, that's a good way to do it. If you can't do this, you won't be able to do it. Another option you could do would be to hold this high A up on top and just bar across all four of them. That way you don't have to worry about bending out of the way. That's kind of a stretch. So most people end up doing it, something like that. Okay, the next chord we got is G, and on the page it's written like this. You may have another page that's got the G, C add 9D, and on that one G is a little different. It's got a extra finger in there. It's got all four fingers in it. But on a G chord, you could either have open B or third fret D, and both of them are G chords. Depending on what you're doing, it may or may not make a difference on how you play them. On this one, the root note is on the fat string, G, right there. You can also do it with your last three fingers. 3, 2, 4. Both those ways work. Another thing you can do if you want to make it even easier is, see, this note right here is a B. The open second string is B. So what I do a lot of times is I just play the root note, lean my finger back into that A string so it doesn't ring out at all, and then I don't even have to worry about that one. That's honestly, I play it most of the time a little bit easier that way. If you can mute that string out, nice easy way to play the G chord. But this way here is nice if you're going to like a C chord. It's pretty similar shape. Whereas if you went to that one, there's kind of a hand twist in there. It's a lot less movement to get from G to C. Alright, the next chord we got on here is E. This one's pretty simple. Second fret there, second fret there, first fret right there. Hit all 6 of them. that one's not too bad. Last one we got here is D. First finger, 2nd fret, 3rd string. 2nd fret on the 1st string with the middle finger, and then 3rd finger, 3rd fret, 2nd string. And this one, I'm strumming from the D string, that 4th string right there. So this one kind of it's not tricky to fret too much usually. It's tricky to aim for the root note with your picking hand. Like right there, I missed it. Alright, so that is all the open major chord shapes on the guitar. You got C, A, G, E, and D. And every other chord you're going to play is basically a variation of one of those shapes or moving those shapes around a little bit. Alright, next video we'll come back and look at minor chords.